What's up? My name is Raymond Daniels, a.k.a. Ray the Great. This is my Uncle Michael, a.k.a. the Bootleg Historian. My dad, also known as the culture referee. And this is my dad's childhood best friend, Boo Man. A.k.a. No Sugarcoat. Because he don't sugarcoat nothing.
So let me give Boo Man a proper introduction. I want to make sure it's proper. So Boo Man and I have been best friends since we were 12 years old. 1992. Here's the story. First of all, this is my best friend as a kid. Here's the story. I'm riding the school bus because I've left up my grandmother's neighborhood. I'm 12. Now I got to go live with my mom. My mom live in the hood. We from the hood. Yes, it kinda, nigga. We was in a house.
The good side. We was on the good side of goddamn Gabby Road.
But we still on Gabby Road, though. But I'm saying we was on the good side of Gabby Road. But here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that in my grandmother's neighborhood, my first 6 months of Atlanta, it was 2-parent households. Everybody had a house, a grass, a backyard. And then I moved to Hidden Woods, and ain't nobody got shit but a porch. So I'm getting off the school bus. I'm not shy, but I don't know nobody. So I sit in the front of the school bus. I get off the school bus. I sit in the front. I get off first to walk down the hill because it's a long walk. Boo Man, take over from here.
Well, it was like me, Tamashian, Cashmere. You know, we were all joning, you know, and he tried to walk fast or whatever. And the first thing I ever said to this guy, I never met him for my life. Hey, where your big head ass going? That's the first, and it was magic from there. It was magic from there.
And he walked, and literally, Aaron, the whole way home, son. The whole way home, they joned me. Oh, nappy head. Where your goddamn mama? And I thought they didn't like me. So that was the weird part. I thought they didn't like me because they joned me the whole way home. And then when I got to my house, I was like, man, fuck these niggas. And then they said, you coming out to play with us?
Hey, that's just love. That's what we call love, sir. That's what it is. We love you. So, yeah, that was just your initiation. So, yeah, we good.
So anyway, I wanted Boo Man to be on this show because I feel like it'd be cool for Little Raymond to get to know me and my story from the eyes of someone who's not my Uncle Michael, but someone who is there. So, you want to tell him, Raymond, do you want to hear a funny story?
I want to know who was Penny.
Oh, shit. Okay, let me get into it.
Now, before the show started, we was talking about something, and he said, I asked my Uncle Michael, did you grow up around Boo Man? He was like, yeah. And then he was like, tell him about Penny. So I want to know.
Okay, so Uncle Michael had a wife. So let me tell Boo Man this. So Uncle Michael has a wife. And Penny, in Boo Man's eyes, Penny wasn't the most attractive. Oh. So
my eyes or the world eyes?
Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
They need to flip my ass inside out then. What are you talking about?
No, listen. Whoa. So Penny is Uncle Michael's wife at the time. So Boo Man is like, oh shit, look at her. So Penny walks in the room one day and says, hey, the baby is out here crying. Every time it looks at me, it starts crying. So Boo Man goes, shit, I wonder why. So I kind of stopped him like, yo, chill. So I think Boo Man, because Uncle Michael's older than us. So Boo Man had respect for Uncle Michael, but Uncle Michael was saying some slick shit to Boo Man one day, like, damn, that's your girl? So Boo Man said, nigga, that's your wife.
Now I said, damn man, that girl with Boo Man ugly as a motherfucker. And then he said, well shit, he said Penny was ugly too. So I guess, you know.
Hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Cause Penny, yeah, she was.
Let me
Oh shit. Matter of fact, I had found out that Penny was Tina Turner's sister. Her name was Stomach Turner.
I'll just tell you the type of nigga he is in my whole life. Bro. Now let me Uncle Michael, let me get you back. Now let me get you back, Raymond. Let me get him back. It's very important to know. When we was kids, Boo Man was the most sexually active one. Like he was the one that was like Raymond. He was
hey, don't do that. Like
Raymond. He was grown. He was 14, but he was doing grown people shit. Shit that me as a 14-year-old I wasn't ready to do. He was doing it.
For real?
And he was doing it. But he was doing it to this girl he would brag on. Like, Boo Man was also very independent. No, let me tell a story. I'm going to tell to Uncle Michael. No, I know. But Boo Man used to brag on the things he doing. So the whole summer, this is before Instagram Jordy. Nigga, let me get the story out. This is before Instagram Jordy. He brags the whole summer, like, cause he would leave the hood like once or twice a week to go see his girlfriend Star. You gotta remember, we're 14. So he's going to see his girlfriend Star on the bus every day. So, I'll be like, man, you see your girl? He's like, yeah, man. So at the time, Raymond, I couldn't get a girlfriend to save my life. And he had one. And I was so jealous, but I was happy for him too, because he was doing grown man shit. Man, I asked the whole summer, Uncle Michael, what she look like? What she look like? She cool. I'm gonna get a picture. I'm gonna get a picture next time I go to see her. Jordy, on God. 9th grade. I remember the fucking hall. I remember the locker. I remember where I was standing, and he comes over to me and he goes, I got the picture of Star. And I'm like, man, let me see. And he let me see it. I said, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That's, man, show me, show me the real girl. Show me. He's like, that's my girlfriend. I told everybody. So the whole, Jordy, the whole week of school, Raymond, 9th grade, everybody's walking up to Xavier Miller saying, man, let me see a picture of your girlfriend.
Okay. Bet. So you got a story like that? All right. Bet. Do you remember when we was in high school and we was like at we was at lunch and you used to wear your goddamn mom.
My uncle's sneakers.
No, it was who shoe was it?
Uncle Shatik. It was my dad's Uncle Michael. Not Uncle Michael, it was my dad's Uncle Michael.
Okay. And
you should hear the story, Raymond. I want you to hear this. This is important.
And so like he had these shoes, right? Matter of fact, they were some Converse. That's exactly what they were, some Converse. And so it was like
2 sizes too big.
And like it was I don't know if he was up there trying to show out or said a joke or something.
Added to a joke.
And he said something. It's like
because you've been so what happened was somebody said something about cashmere. Somebody said something about cashmere, and I was like, yo, stupid ass. And he said, what?
Oh yeah, he said what? And I was like, oh shit.
No, he said, what about your?
He was like, what about your shoes? And like it's like time stopped. Everybody in the damn cafeteria turned, looked at his shoes. And was laughing, and I just busted out, cause this is my friend. I love him to death. I was like, oh shit, they talking about the verse. They talking about the verse. And it was like he wanted to fucking cry. It was like he wanted to run out and cry. Oh yeah, it was a rap. It was a rap.
It was like, Uncle Michael, I'm in the class. So I said something. By the way, fuck Cashmere for that. Fuck him for that. Can I tell you? Because I caught the stray. Like somebody else said something funny about it. I was like, oh shit. Then he said, oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, you want to talk?
You want to talk with your Uncle Converse shoes on?
No, you not.
And then everybody goes. And then Boo Man said, oh my God, they talking about his Converse. Nigga, they was 2 sizes. I wore a 9.5. And my uncle wore 11.5. And my mother said, you ain't get no motherfucking shoes for me. I don't know what the fuck you think you're gonna get some shoes. Let me get some fucking shoes. And my Uncle Shatik gave me a pair of sneakers 2 sizes too big. I grew into the motherfuckers by the end of the year though. But it was a size 11.5 I wore. That shit ain't funny. Because it was really a poverty story. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. I want my son to be here to understand. This is important, Raymond. I want you to understand this. Is that as much as we laughing at each other, you can't take your shit that serious. Because everybody's going through it. Everybody's getting clowned. Everybody got made fun of. And it doesn't matter how that goes. That's life.
Yeah.
That's just how life is. Everybody gets it. Because Boo Man got it too. He got it all the time. I'm going to save some more stories so as we get into the show. But what I want to talk about is family, loyalty. Because I want to tell you. So basically, I'm mad at Uncle Michael right now. My bad. I'm mad at Uncle Michael right now. I'll tell you why. Because I got a dude that stays with us, and he loves him. Okay. But the dude is lazy, and he be lying and act like he doing shit. But it's like my family, I want to talk about this because I want to understand why don't we take the side of the strong? Because I only feel like Uncle Michael is trying to baby him because he thinks he's weak.
Okay. It's a good person. I mean, I don't think he's weak. He's a good person.
Why you babying
I
him so
think I
much?
tried to bury the motherfucker that crashed my car.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Go, Raymond. Go ahead, Raymond.
No, I can't say names.
You can say it.
By my not biological, but my brother Dre is my bad. It's very close to me, and he doesn't like him.
I never said I didn't like him.
You don't like him, Uncle Michael.
I never
Every
said I didn't
time
like him.
we always pick me up for school, and he'll always say, "Oh, and I didn't want, I just want to keep talk to you because I like you like to be with your buddy Dre, and Raymond, don't smoke with them. Don't smoke. I don't smoke."
Yeah, well, I do give him a lecture.
He give me a lecture about Dre,
said, listen,
but
man,
you like touring, and I don't understand.
Okay. I'm not
Drop
smoking
names.
with Torrin. Okay, when we speaking of names?
Yeah.
I don't smoke with Torrin. I think Torrin's a good person, you know what I'm saying?
What about Dre?
You know?
Here's my problem. Here's my problem, man. My problem is this: is that we live in nice houses. We on the first floor of a 5-story house. Let's be clear. My mother lives in a 3-story house. Like, everybody's taken care of by me. If it was not for Raymond Daniels, Uncle Michael would be living off Gobby Road. My mom would be living somewhere in Union City, and I don't know where I would be. But because of who I am, Uncle Michael, everybody lives in mansions and drives nice cars. So with that being said, what I don't understand is why doesn't family naturally take my side?
Well, don't you? That's a dictatorship. We should have our own opinion. Now,
Why do you pick his side over my dad?
I never picked.
Yes.
I'm always gonna be for Ray. Do you know?
But if I tell you that this person is not helping, this person is not showing up, you still like him.
I'm not gonna dislike him. We're gonna try to work on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of things.
How's that
A lot of
going?
things
Answer your nephew.
How has that gone? Have you worked on it?
That's you asked me to speak to him, and I spoke to him. Trust me, I don't dislike Dre. Dre is important. Until you bring
I love
Dre is important. You know what I'm saying? I worry about Ray a lot.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the people you worried about is the same person that you like.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Why won't you let the car go?
Listen.
It increases insurance by $22.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Okay,
I
go
know
ahead.
$22 is like not a lot cheap, but it's like, bro, come on.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
$22.
Let me tell you what happened. Motherfucker, I don't know where I was at. I get a call saying my car's crashed.
And what's
Now-
funny? He was doing something for my dad.
Well, you know who paid the extra $3,000?
Me?
No, I did.
I would have gave it to you.
I mean,
You
I
want
had
it?
to pay. I had to
Do you
pay
want the extra 3,000? You want it back?
And I had to pay the extra $2,000.
You want it back?
No, I'm just saying is, it's like.
oh, so you wanna be
Rather
mad?
Be mad at him than get
No,
the
I'm just
$3,000.
saying is, I need to crash my motherfucking car.
I'll take it home.
If
You
I'm
need to
gonna
crash
my
it.
car-
Uncle Michael, you been
I'm gonna
cracked.
crash my
Your
car.
car was scratched up before that. You was ready
I
to
fucked up. Yes, yes. If I fuck up my car, it's like me driving your car. You say you're gonna get Tesla. You let me drive your Tesla. I crash the motherfucker. I'm gonna say, Ray, I'm sorry I crashed your car. You're gonna be mad at me.
Eventually,
But
have
I'm
to get
gonna
over
let
If
it
the
go
car is
eventually.
fixed- If the car is fixed, I'm gonna get over
You
it.
should have saw that insurance man. Man, he looked at me and said, "Let me tell you
$22.
something, motherfucker. My shit went up almost $100.
You said it was
Over $100 over how long?
Over the
Over a
every
6-month
fucking year,
period?
It goes up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. It go boom, 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 boom. I'm paying double. I'm paying insurance. I was paying $152. Now I'm paying almost $300. Why? Because I had an accident. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if I would have fucked up my own shit, it'd have been me fucking up my own shit. You know what I'm saying? But
But Uncle Michael, when somebody fails on my side, I
forgave
cover
him.
them.
I
I cover them. And let's also be clear. I bought the car.
Okay.
Cash. So when you go out of town and we need an extra car, we need an extra car. By the way, I will get your car fixed. I didn't even know you paid the deductible. I know your insurance went up. If I knew all that, I would have helped out.
I mean, I don't think I should run into you all the time.
Look, notice the difference. When I find out what's going on, I immediately jump in and say, I'll help out.
Okay, let's tell
When
that story.
when they tell what's going on with me, they like, but
Okay, Ray,
But
let's tell that
why they messing
story.
with Torin?
Let's tell
Why
that
they
story.
come? Why everybody keep bothering
Another
him?
car.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Let's
I'm like,
tell that
bro,
story with the other car.
Go ahead.
Okay, you remember that time when you had that Aqua, right? And I was driving. I dropped Paul off somewhere, and I was driving back, right? And for some reason, I hit a curve, and the tire broke, right? So I said, I went to Paul. I said, listen, I fucked up the tire. Let me fix it, right? And I gave him. I said, Paul, how much is it gonna cost to fix? And I think I give him $100, right? You know what the fuck they did? They went and told him, Ray, Mike fucked up, and then you paid, and that really pissed me off because I made the mistake.
Yeah, but Uncle Michael, it's okay. Boo Man, tell him how you. First, let me tell you something about Boo Man. You know, I can gladly claim him as a best friend. This nigga asks me for money all the time. And when hold on, what'd you say?
Hey man, shut the fuck up. Don't say that.
No, hear me out. No, but my point is this: is that he asked me for shit. Matter of fact, he does the one thing I hate that people does. He'll just send me a Cash App request with the message in it. Like, I know it's in my shit right now. so he'll send me a Cash App request, and I won't respond to it because I'm just like, nigga, at least call me. Like,
You're a busy man.
You busy? I don't want to call you. Just send the money. I need. You don't need the money. Just send it to me. So that's my point. My point is this: is that when he asks me for something, even if I say no, we ain't never changed our relationship, never changed our bond. To me, that's friends. I don't mind a fuck up. Boo Man's a fuck up. Boo Man, go ahead.
You remember about a year ago, 2 years ago, I don't know if you read that text message that somebody wrote. I don't want to say who it is.
Yeah.
And then he said something like, Uncle Michael is scared of Ray. That person said that.
Yeah.
You know, and it pissed me off because I was told Ray, I would rather be Ray's uncle than his friend. You know, and I don't want to hang out with Ray per se, because I don't want to be in that area where I'm his friend. I just want to be his uncle. I don't think I should be able to go to Ray and tell Ray what he want to hear. I mean, Ray told me some crazy shit about me, and I probably didn't like it, but I marinated it on it, and I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, when that person said that somebody in our family said that I was scared of you, and I was scared to tell you, I was pissed because that's not what it is. If you're right, Ray, you're right. If I feel like you're right, you're right.
But I said, here's my problem with the family though, because I like talking like this. Like a podcast, we can air our shit out. It's cool because it's family. But my only thing about it is that when Uncle Derek was king, because he was king at one point.
Yes, he was.
When Uncle Derek was king, when that motherfucker walked in, Uncle Michael, when you were sitting down at the table eating dinner, hold on, let me ask you a question.
Okay, yeah.
You sitting, matter of fact, tell us what happens when Uncle Derek walked in the house and you was sitting down.
Okay, so we was down here. We done moved on up like Jefferson. We moved to a private house from the projects. You need some training to go from the projects to a private house.
Yep.
You need some training. Because these motherfuckers came in and they was ghetto.
Yeah.
They was throwing shit out.
Ghetto.
Shit. And I remember my mother was thinking when we come down there, they were going to say, there go the neighborhood when they see us.
Yeah.
But, so, my brother couldn't do nothing wrong, right? So I never forget, one of my sisters was cooking chicken, right? Fried chicken. You know, so she came in there, and then he said, Derek, you want something to eat? So she fed Derek. Derek ate the chicken, and then, you know, he got up and left.
He ain't clean his plate.
No!
I'm sorry?
No, he just got up and left. At that time, I came in, I was eating chicken, and I got up and left. Motherfucker, where the fuck you going? I knew it was some shit. I said, well, goddamn. But I was telling Ray, man, that made me, I said, damn, I know how, my family is about hierarchy. I don't give a fuck what they say. They're about hierarchy. We all know who's on top right now, just like we know who's on top before.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is that when Uncle Derek was on top, the family bowed down.
Yes, we did. They did.
Raymond has been on top, and the family is like, fuck him. Fuck you.
I don't think so.
No,
We
not
defend
you.
you.
Not you.
No, y'all
Let's be
don't.
clear. You just said a family member sent me a text. Hold on,
it was a family text.
I know, but let me ask you a
It's one
question.
text, right?
I know. No, I don't know. But let me ask you a question. It don't matter. You tell me after this.
Okay.
But my point is this. How many people ever disrespect Uncle Derek?
No.
Motherfucker, when Uncle Derek would pull up, it would be like, the king is here. Everybody get, and I'll pull up and it's like, this nigga.
No. I was perceived, I don't know if I ever told you this, I was perceived to have disrespect Uncle Derek. Grandma was in New York with Rhonda, and Derek said something to Cheryl, well, my cousin that died.
Yeah.
And I remember saying something to Derek about saying something to Cheryl. And the word got to my black ass, I need to get the fuck out. And that's when I stayed in Claremont over there, or Ponce alone.
Yeah.
That's the first time I moved, because my mother told me to get the fuck out.
Because you
know
said something about Uncle Derek.
I said something.
Now watch this. Let's stop there. I don't want to rehash that. I asked that dude to do things. That dude doesn't do it. He disrespects my house. He stole from me.
Twice.
Twice, by the way. This guy I'm talking about, they still love him.
His mother still loves him too.
My mother and my uncle, my mother's like, he ain't going nowhere. He would. I'm like, if a motherfucker looked at Uncle Derek wrong, they was cut. Motherfuckers steal from me and my family because my family does not feel sorry for me. They don't respect me. Go ahead.
I ain't forgot about Uncle Derek when we went to goddamn Daytona. He still owes my motherfucking money for that damn rental car.
Bro,
Yeah,
what?
we gave him some money for a damn rental car. He never got that shit. Yeah, I need my money back.
How much was it?
Huh?
How much was it?
Probably about fucking $80.
$80 a lot of motherfucking money.
All right, let me tell you something. Okay, so now let's get into some. Fuck all that. I just want. My point is this. I prove my point. I feel like my point is I just want people to understand. Like, to me, my problem is that I think that people gravitate to him because he's the only one that doesn't do what I need. That's why I think y'all like
That's
him so
not
much.
true.
Nah, that's how it feels.
Okay.
Because
I'm sorry you feel that way.
because my thing is this, Uncle Michael. If I don't really know no friends of yours, but if yo,
I didn't know I didn't have any friends.
No, hear
Ray
me out.
told me I didn't have any
Hear me out,
friends.
but hear me out. Yo, and let's say if your current wife, right? Let's say y'all having problems. I ain't goddamn being friends with a vet. I ain't like, you can tell me I don't fuck with her no more. I'm not gonna be like, why? But give her a chance. No. I'm gonna give me a number. She can come to the house.
I wouldn't want you. I wouldn't want you to do it that way. I want you to come to your own conclusion.
No. My
about things.
conclusion is, you're not with my family. You're not with me.
Why don't you like touring? I mean, why do you like touring?
No, I never said I do like touring, and I never said I dislike Drake.
So here's what happened. Here's what happened. The last time we filmed 3G's, I got a text
Okay.
that somebody within our compound beat up Torrin.
Okay.
Episode 3. I remember that. It was episode 3.
20 minutes into the show, boo man, I got the text. I go like this. Okay, I'll deal with that after the show. You know, we filming. What am I supposed to do? Stop. Somebody just got beat up. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's men shit. Man, boo man won. And we stopped. So we stopped filming. I was like, I gotta go. Just got into a fight with Torrin. Uncle Michael like, Torrin, what's going? Now in my house. Now hold on, hear me out. In my house that we live in right now, Uncle Michael occupies the entire first floor. It's one bathroom on the entire first floor. It's his. Now Torrin used to live here, and a couple other people live here, but I built a pool house for them, and I let them live there. For him, by the way, because he's like, Ray, I got bladder issues, I got to use the bathroom. Of course, that's my uncle. That's like my dad. I don't give a fuck what he need. I'll build him another bathroom if I have to. So I got sent him to the pool house. He been so happy living on this floor by himself. As soon as he found out about the fight, you can move him in here. I'll share a bathroom. I don't care. Just don't have anybody hurt Torrin no more. Just don't hurt him no more. And I'm like,
hey, fact.
but hold on, but no one asked why did they do it? Because the reason why the guy beat him up was because he does the same thing. He's disrespectful. He acts like he don't have to do stuff. He acts like he don't need help. He acts like because my mother and my uncle love him, I just go talk to them. Nigga, I told that nigga today, nigga, I'll put you, my mother, and my motherfucking uncle out this fucking house. Let me tell you why. Because if they not gonna give you love and respect, you gonna get fear. You ain't gonna fuck with me on my house that I take care of. I pay everything. And you mean to tell me you think they gonna let this nigga stole from me? And they was like, oh, why did he steal? Oh, give him a check. Don't put him out on the street. It's like, bro, he don't respect me. And the only reason he's around is because they love him. And I just can't understand why they're not on my side.
Let me say, if they stole from you, that's wrong.
Twice.
But let me tell you about that.
Actually, this is the third time, 3 times since I've known him.
My man, the person who we talking about that got into a fight with him, he felt like he needed to come to me and explain his situation, and he did.
Because he knows how much you love the guy.
No, but I told him, listen, man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he kind of felt, just like with Dre, he kind of felt like I should have, that I was going to treat him disrespectful because he got into a fight with Torrin. I said, yo, man, that's between y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all grown men. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with Dre. I have nothing against Dre. Okay, he would never drive my fucking car again, but I ain't got nothing against Dre.
I can't even drive a car to the
You know
gate.
what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, and I know enough that a lot of shit happened in this country, especially with niggas like in your situation where they're gonna come after you. And I'm glad that he's with you. And I told you that. I said, I'm glad he's with
You
Ray.
say he likes him because he's big.
Yes, he's with Ray.
Why do you like touring? Why do you like touring?
I like Torrin because he's a good kid.
Oh, come on.
You talking about Dre?
Come on.
John Coffey, right?
Dre is good. Dre, in my opinion, I see Dre do 40 times more than what Torrin does.
For my dad. For his dad.
Okay.
For my dad alone, not even for me.
Since we airing all shit out, I was kind of afraid that, you being 15, 14, that you was going to be impressionist. And I always told Ray, remember I asked you, I said, was you a follower or a leader? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like you at the age where, you know, he's playing video games with you. And I don't want to play video games with you. I want to teach you. And I think that your primary objective right now is to learn. And me and your father disagree. Your father don't give a fuck about education.
What?
No, you said you don't give a fuck about formal education. You said you don't give a fuck about formal education.
Why?
Okay?
Because formal education failed me.
Okay. I'm glad. I want you around. I want me around to tell you how lucky you are. And I don't want you to ever feel like, I remember one time, you know, when you was about 4, and you went crazy over your father buying shit for somebody else.
Tell the story. Tell Boom the story.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wow. I remember this.
Raymond decided to treat some people out for Christmas. A sponsored family for Christmas.
Okay.
And I was really happy, right? Buying something. He was about 4. You know what I'm saying? So we all around buying shit. And Ray in the toy store, and Ray was picking out shit, and little Ray was, oh yeah, I'm getting all this shit, I said, if I could find that picture that we took, I have never seen this motherfucker pissed. He was pissed at 4 years old. Like, my daddy buying all this shit. And I felt like I wanted you to understand that you're going to get everything. You got more shit at 14 to 15 than I ever had. But I want you to understand the importance of giving. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I worry about you. You know, because, again, he lets me be involved with his kids, where I really would like to be involved with my other nieces and nephews' kids, but for some reason I don't. And I'm really thinking that, you know, I want you to make the right decisions. We have seen people, we have a cousin, and I want to bring his name, he was privileged, and he had everything. And now he's not that type of person because he don't know how to fail, in a sense. And I was like, the reason why he's kind of not as good as he should be, because he had shit. A lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit. So, okay.
But can I say something? No, here's the difference. His dad gave him a lot of shit and no lessons.
Right.
I've asked Little Raymond, have I given him more things or more lessons?
Okay.
About 40 times more lessons and things.
Okay.
But have you learned from the lesson though?
Oh, yeah, I have.
But then you going in the room with a fucking TV bigger than this fucking room. And I'm just saying is, sometimes...
Uncle Michael, your TV is the
You have a TV, a refrigerator, you have a living room. We in your living room, by the way.
Okay, because I've been
Jordy, he has a whole floor.
You had more than me.
I didn't sleep in my fucking own bed until I was 15. I didn't sleep in my own room until I moved out my house. You know what I'm saying? I remember when we got our first black and white TV, man. I swear, I thought I was fucking the Beverly. It was a 13-inch TV. I was so happy I could watch the game without watching, reading. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember in your room, I'm sitting in your desk, I'm saying, look at this motherfucker. All this shit, a TV, computers and everything. And that's what, I just think my part in life is just to come from a different perspective than your father. Because you're going to tell your kids and your grandkids about these situations. You know what I'm saying? He made it. And he made it. He made it. I mean, I went, in terms of music education, I got more education than this guy do. And I went to the Art Institute and all that shit, and I didn't make it. And I always ask myself, why the fuck I didn't make it? And I watched Ray, and I said, and a lot of things he don't know. I remember when we went to California, and he was in that situation when he was with L.A. Reid, and I was just listening to him, and I'm thinking, could I survive in this thing? And I realized I'm a back of the house person, and he is not. He's the one that like to go out. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't want to be around motherfuckers.
I don't like going out. My team right here, they know me. AP, you walking in the club last night, where I'm at?
In the car about
Uncle Michael, I don't,
Okay,
hear me out. I don't like going out. But what I do know is that life is not about what you like doing. It's about doing what you have to do.
True.
This morning, I shot a whole show, which I'm glad I did. Uncle Michael, I was throwing up all morning. I couldn't even walk. And I called, the team was there. And I interview Trevor Jackson. He's on the show Grownish. He's an R&B singer,
Superfly.
Superfly. He started Superfly.
I just watched that movie.
I mean, it ain't
Great
original.
acting.
Uncle Michael,
Great acting.
listen, I'm trying
Jackson, you see
to
this?
give you the point.
You can DM me, I can DM you.
Hey, Jordan,
We can have
I'm trying to get the point. But here's my point. My point is this, Raymond, is that this morning I woke up. I had to start filming at 1 p.m. It's about a 45-minute drive on a Sunday. I called Chastity at 11:45 to tell her I can't come. Chastity doesn't answer. So I'm like,
Why
fuck.
you looking up a photo?
That's God's. That's God's way of telling me. That's God's way of telling me. Try, because you know on the other side of it, you're gonna feel better about it once you do it. By the way, as soon as I got in the car, he sent me this text. Trevor did. Man, that shit made my whole week, man. It was like, wow.
He's a singer?
Yeah, but he's you know the show Blackish, Grownish.
No.
You ain't never seen Superfly?
I seen the one with Ryan O'Neal, 1974,
God.
which is the baddest soundtrack ever.
Now I ain't gonna lie, his version of Superfly was the album. It was produced by Future. The whole album, and Future killed that shit.
Man.
Future?
Okay.
Future executive produced
The
it.
rapper?
Yeah, he killed it,
I'ma
Raymond.
tell you,
How old is he?
people, the best
No.
soundtrack ever.
This
1979.
Raymond, like
No,
the
1975,
2000.
boy, man.
The 19
Bro, I
the
thought,
ni- the 2019.
I thought you said 1974
No,
Future
son,
producer. I'm about
no.
to
Oh,
say,
man.
dang.
No, but his
Talking about that with
I'm talking
Drake.
about Superfly, the original, the baddest soundtrack ever want to admit. You know, I can still tell you every single song of Superfly. Bad. You know what I'm
Name
saying?
it. I'm just fine. I just
where I get it from?
Freddie's Dead, Pusha Man, Little Child Running Wild, I'm your mama, I'm your father, I'm
the Pusher.
Yeah, and then you got Superfly, and then you got the, another music interlude called The Junkie Chase. Baddest soundtrack ever made.
I was
now, I'm
joking.
gonna tell you
But how can I tell you something? Y'all see where I get it from now on the
I'ma
guys
tell you
show?
something.
I want you to be like that.
I was joking.
That's Freddie's Curtis Mayfield did the whole thing. I'm telling you, man. When I heard any Superfly coming out, like I would never watch Superfly. New, I would never watch Sparkle. I would never
What
watch
about
Sparkle.
Beyonce's version of Before I Let Go?
Oh man, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy for me.
No.
I'm happy for me.
No, not that.
You know, but personally, I wouldn't buy it. I mean, I'm happy for Maze because Maze making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, there's some songs that like was remade. Like I remember when Troop did Michael Jackson's "I'm Gonna Think of You." I thought that was
that version was
excellent.
better.
Yeah.
version was
I'm just saying this. You know, I mean, nigga like me, you Superfly. How many versions of Superfly there was? I heard it was one or two after.
Those one.
Oh, first of all, don't even bring that shit to me, man. I'd rather watch. I'm serious. No against whoever this person is. Shit ain't for me.
But here's the point.
Okay.
Here's the point. The point is I'm just trying to make, Raymond, here's the lesson I'm trying to give you, is that some days you got to push yourself
True.
to go further and do more, because the only difference between ordinary and extraordinary is extra.
That's true.
And if you push extra, if you give a little bit more, son, you have a way better opportunity of winning than if you do just enough.
Right.
And
I learned that from
and all I'm saying is today, I wanted to quit. By the way, this is maybe 7 consecutive days I'm working going into the week, knowing that I got to work another 5, and then I got to go to Nashville, and then I got to hang in Nashville for the weekend with Rock. Like, it's like I got a lot going on. I never allow that to be my excuse. I never find an excuse, never find a way out. And that's what I'm trying to get you to see.
That's true. That's true.
So the only difference between me and Uncle Michael is that Uncle Michael, when someone said you can't do it, he said,
didn't do it. I
okay.
agree.
And when someone told me I can't do it, I didn't say okay, but I also was like, man, fuck them. Because they told my Uncle Michael he can't do it, and fuck
I
that,
know.
I'm going to do it. And that was it.
I know. It was like that with driving, Lil Ray. I remember '92 when I first started to drive a car. And I remember I went to take the driver's test, and I scared the fuck out of the person that was giving the test. And that was the last time I did this. That's oh shit! I was like, I said, I know I'm feeling. If the
But
fuck
ask Little Raymond. How many times you failed the written test?
Twice.
You failed the
Well, no, I failed
Twice.
it once.
Once.
And I took.
But Raymond,
No.
but Raymond,
Let
when
me
you
tell you how
failed
I answered it.
when you failed the test, what did I say?
The first thing that he said to me was that he failed it. He failed it once
I
too.
never failed the
And the
written
only reason why is because we was trying to answer it like white people.
That's true.
What do you mean?
We was trying to answer it like how would they answer it? How would?
yeah.
But then when I went back and answered it, I got it all right by myself.
And wait till you take the test. They got this test they give you when they give you a job. And that's when you got to answer like a white people. Like they said something like,
Raymond, you don't have to answer nothing like a white person.
They got something like that.
Be
Ask a
authentically
question.
yourself.
No, okay, so let me ask you a question. Okay, this is a question from the test. Okay, so you work in a store, right? And your main boy, you hang out with every day, right? And then he starts stealing, right? Okay, now what should you do? You should help him.
You damn right.
You should. If he answers that question, they walking him through the door. You gotta answer like white people. Like
Nah,
they would.
just playing.
It'd be along the question.
Nah,
like,
you do.
I would
You
report
supposed
him.
to. You supposed.
I'm not
you
reporting him.
Supposed to.
He gonna do
You
it.
supposed to.
If he gets something good, I might.
You ain't
You
gonna get the job.
supposed to. Hey man, he just gotta get in.
I'm telling you, this is
And
what you
then
gotta
you
tell
do
him. He
what you
gotta
do
answer
after
like
that.
white people. Like
I'm gonna tell my son always be himself. But I want to ask a question now. LR, at what age did you get your first go-kart, motorized vehicle? How old were you?
I remember the Christmas. I forgot.
It was Christmas 2014 because we just bought the house.
I was 6.
You were 6 years old when you got your first car. So, Boom Man, tell my son about my go-kart when I was 14.
Well, he had a go-kart, right? It didn't work. It didn't work. It really didn't work. So, oh my God, damn, that where you got it from? Oh, shit.
away and we grabbed it.
Oh,
I grabbed
you
it.
said goddamn we. Goddamn, I don't know. You speak French? I don't know.
They speaking French.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't think I remember. You know, we pushed. Matter of fact, it was to my son.
Yep.
He was in the go-kart. I think you by yourself.
We have to take it to the top of the hill.
Take
Yep.
it. No brakes.
And so he pushed him, right?
Don't laugh at me, nigga. No fucking-
And like he pushed him. It was him and Tamashan. They were riding together. And Tamashan was like driving.
No, I remember
Yeah.
the story.
And you was on the passenger side. And he like bust a sharp left.
Because he couldn't stop it.
So when
He
he
had no brakes.
so when he busted the sharp left, your dad fell off. And he was like, "Oh shit, my shoulder! The shoulder I had when I fell off that bike." That was like one of the funniest things I ever heard in my fucking life. You laughing?
Sorry.
What I'm saying, man. When we grew up, we could have had a TV show, and that shit'll still be on to this day. We'd be like The Simpsons, cause you know The Simpsons been on like 50 years or something like that. I'm telling you, I promise you, bro.
So this what so Raymond, here it goes. We was poor. I found the go-kart in the garbage can.
Fucking poor. You went like the goddamn Evans. You wasn't fucking like the Evans on Good Times. You went like that. Don't do that. Tell me you were poor.
Boom Man, let me ask you a question.
What?
Are you poor right now?
I'm always fucking poor. Hey, you talking about? But I make it work though. I make it work. Hey, you talking about?
Do you have? Hold on, I got you. I got you the cash. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Do you have more now than you had when you was a kid?
Nope, I do not, cause I have 2 kids. So all my money go to my kids.
But hold on, we lived in an apartment. Your kids live in a house.
Yes.
Right?
y'all live on Bacadero, bro. Y'all live together.
No. We lived in the Bacadero. We lived in the Bacadero together, but
we stayed in West Carolina.
we stayed in
No, we stayed in West Carolina together.
Summerdale Commons. No, he talking about as adults. I'm talking about as a kid. My nigga, dog, you and your mom drove a goddamn Sanford and Son truck, my nigga. Like,
And your mama had a motherfucking Subaru.
a station wagon. My mom had a station wagon. We both live with our stepfathers. Them niggas really wasn't helping like that. Like, it was like, come on, my nigga. Like, we was poor, my nigga. You think we was poor, but
Hell nah, we wasn't poor. No.
Okay.
no.
Who was poor that we know? Who was poor that we know as kids?
Let me think. Poor? Now, what do you consider poor? That's the question.
I'm asking, yo, what do you consider poor?
I don't think we was poor. We was broke.
Yeah, we was broke. But we wasn't poor.
What's the difference?
What the fuck is the difference between being broke and poor?
Poor is basically
Motherfucker starving. We was never
exactly.
starving.
Poor is when your ass finna
they
get
was
put
a
out.
little- they was a little
when you
hungry.
finna get put out the fucking
What's the
house.
difference?
when you finna get evicted. That's poor. Broke is, hey man, let me hold something. I ain't got it. That's broke. That's broke.
Yeah. We ain't fucking Ethiopian, motherfuckers looking around.
No,
I mean, we
that is third world country poverty. We were Boom Man.
I don't know how it was in New York. Now New York poor is different from Georgia poor.
New York, Georgia. Yeah, you're right.
Way
New York poor, we were fucked up.
yeah, cause the rats like what the fuck?
Yeah, rats
Can I
looking
get something to
around.
goddamn eat?
God damn.
Damn. Can I get?
You know what's so crazy, man? It's like now, like I don't see roaches. It's like growing up, man, we had roaches.
Let's knock on something. We don't want them in the house.
I'm just saying this.
Jordy, knock on something. Knock on the goddamn wood, Jordy.
I always thought roaches was.
We don't want no roaches in my
part
house.
of the poverty. I thought about this.
You thought roaches
like,
were a part of life.
Yeah, it's like I never thought.
I
now
did too.
I'm like, damn.
I really did too.
I don't see roaches. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, now I feel kind of guilty. Cause I thought roaches was like, yo, what's up, Mike? Yo, how you doing? Yeah. But now it's like,
what?
You know,
He acting like his roach was Ben or something.
I'm just saying
Like he got that Michael Jackson. Hey, little roachy roach.
I thought it was normal to have roaches and shit. It's like now I don't because I mean it's like
You miss him?
no. Well, sometimes I do. I mean I don't know. I don't know if I miss.
That might be the first time I ever heard someone say I miss a roach.
I'm just saying this. The thinking of poverty. I think somebody once said that poverty is a state of mind, and it is. Because you thought poverty. You know what I'm saying? Like free lunches.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You had to get up in New York. We had free lunches. You had to got to eat free lunches. You wasn't gonna eat. You was gonna go hungry. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was normal. And I thought about like living up down here. It's like, damn, I don't fucking get free lunches.
Uncle Michael, did you ever eat a roach?
Oh, I'm sure I did. Goddamn, who didn't?
Free lunch.
Yeah.
Raymond, watch this. Ask him, do you know what free lunch is? I mean,
Lunch
you
is
just
free.
heard, it's the name. I know, but do you know what it,
Okay.
Tell him what free lunch
I'm gonna
is.
tell you about free lunch. Right now you out of school, right? Mm-hmm. Now the summertime in New York. I mean, shit. The only time you really eat is when you in school.
In school, or you eat dinner.
Yeah. So really, the free lunches came about from the Black Panthers. They don't like to tell you that. That I tell you, it came about the Black Panthers, where in the summertime there was nothing to eat. There's no food. I mean, we had some. The worst thing when I'm growing up was on the weekends in the summertime because there wasn't any free lunches, and we was fucking hungry. I couldn't wait till Monday, so we can get some free lunches. You know what I'm saying? And we had that all my life up until really I got to an adult. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that you never had to worry about. I mean, one day your aunt said, Ray is hungry, and it pissed me off. I'm like, your aunt was like, oh, he's so hungry. I'm like, wait, fuck.
Was that you? I thought that was my dad who got mad at me
That
for
was your
saying.
aunt. Your aunt.
I used to say I was like
Got
hungry.
to a big ass fight when she first came down here because she said, "Ooh, Ray is so hungry," and I was like, "What the fuck? He don't know hunger." Oh, Ray wanna eat something. I'm like, nigga, he gets fucking McDonald's, because when you're hungry, when me and you was tight, you come to Uncle Mike, I'll give you some now, you cut me off, but
y'all
Come
still.
on, see, that's what I mean.
but
You gotta stop doing that
Okay.
because you
I just
basically
don't eat junk food that much.
yeah,
Uncle Michael, he don't eat junk food like that. He doesn't.
Okay, but I'm saying I had a little pantry for him, and and then me and her
Still got
I
it.
was like, well, the nigga, he knows where to come to eat. It's like, Ray, since I've been here, your refrigerator's never empty.
It shouldn't be.
It's never empty. I just want you to experience an empty ass refrigerator. When you go in that motherfucker, you go, hey! You go, hey! I just want you to experience with just water in the refrigerator.
It's just water. I remember them days.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, in a way, I want to take you back on a Sunday day, hungry, and water in the refrigerator. And that's all you can eat. And you figure out how the fuck this is what I'm gonna eat.
The crazy thing is that he doesn't have poor cousins.
That's true.
He doesn't have cousins. Cousins. You go to their house and it's like, "Mama, please don't send me over there." It's like, "Nah, bitch, you going to your goddamn cousin's house so you can see how the poor really live. So you think we poor, nigga?"
Yeah.
Raymond ain't got those.
Yeah. Well, the only time he went to Webster Project, I don't think I ever told you this. You pissed me off. We got a video of all the kids.
Yeah.
Rhonda was giving them a project called like it was the pyramid. And they was going up the stairs, and I remember, I think I still got the video. He was coming up the stairs. Woo, it's so stink. This shit pissed me off.
Why piss you off? It does stink.
Motherfucker, that's where we live at. And then he was going upstairs to the projects like it was a pyramid tour. And I said, look at this motherfucker. And then, in a way, I'm kind of happy because you don't have to experience that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to peer push. You imagine walking outside, somebody beating your ass. You know what I'm saying? I used to get my ass kicked royally. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, that's, people were just fucking with me. And I look at you and I say, I'm so glad you don't have to experience that. You know what I'm saying? Where, I had to come outside, nigga take my candy, take my 9-laters, take my fishes, just do.
I'm
I
not
just
supposed to
found
be
out he
laughing at
died.
this,
I
but
just
this
found
is
out this guy died a couple years ago. He terrorized me for 2 years. I mean, he just terrorized my ass. From 1977 to 1979. You know what I'm saying? And and you ain't got to experience that. No way you don't. You can walk outside and just you outside. I walk outside, and there was some shit. I never hung out in Webster Projects. I always hung out in Eastchester Projects because the nigga Webster Projects was rough, and then I was usually getting my ass kicked. So I get on that 41 bus and go to Eastchester Projects. Eastchester Projects is like living in the fucking Beverly Hills, like living here. But then, now I heard Eastchester Projects is crazy, but you know what I'm saying? You don't have to have those experiences. I'm glad you don't have to have the experience, but you're gonna have my black ass telling you about those experiences. Until that's it.
So let me tell you. So Raymond, let me tell you about some experiences. Let me give you some experiences about me and Boom Man, so you get it. So I'm working at Delta. We grown. We're 22 years old. I work at Delta. Boom Man works at Delta. Our other roommate, Corey, works at Delta, who I'm a little pissed at right now because he hung up with my ex-girlfriend. I don't like that shit, but that's a whole nother story. But we working at Delta, and our rent at the time was $625. Or $620.
For the month? For all of y'all or just
$620.
That's not bad.
Shit, it was fucking 19. It was what, 2000.
Whoa, 3
So-
bedrooms, 625.
So $625.
That's
So
like 3 bands today.
Income too.
no, it didn't.
Yes, we did. Cause we had to leave Corey off.
Oh, shit, I don't remember that. That's poor people shit, by the way. Am I not, Aaron? We won't put another nigga name on it because the rent gonna go up. That's poor people shit. But we wasn't poor, right? I get it. So anyway, Raymond, I want to be in the music business now. So now I quit Delta.
Oh.
Go ahead, take it from there.
All right, he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna quit Delta." Like,
did quit.
I ain't
you
gonna lie, I
like, I
thought
quit
he was
Delta.
crazy, too.
Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Why you quit Delta, man? I want to be in the music business. So, me being me, hey, bro, you ain't never played no goddamn instrument. You ain't never played no spoon. Fuck this shit come from? Well, you know what though? You know what? Go ahead, do you. But if you don't have that goddamn $210 by the end of the month, I'm putting your ass the fuck out.
My roommate Raymond tells me if you don't have that money, I'm putting you the fuck out.
$210.
And by the way, think about how small that is now. $210.
It's small now, but then it was big.
Pause.
But it's like you quitting a guaranteed job, a nice job.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you quitting a guaranteed job, nice job, to you know what I'm saying? Like you shaking the dice. So it's like, I know you want to follow your dreams. I get that. But you better have your goddamn money.
I applied for Delta. They called me the next day, and I didn't hire my black guy because I
Why?
didn't have a driver's license.
But you know what though? Now I think about it.
Well,
now I
man,
think about it for real.
That's a good
Dead
job.
serious though, Lil Raymond. To be honest with you, you think about it. I'm the reason why your daddy the way he is now, because of
Whoa.
me.
That's a bold statement.
It is. It is. Look, man. I the one
Elaborate.
that told him he wasn't gonna be shit. Okay, you not gonna fucking make it, right? Because like I was telling AP, you don't want fucking yes men all the goddamn time. A no man is more important than a yes
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
Okay, so
Bro, what?
is a no man more important yes man?
because
They tell you
like
how they feel.
because for the simple fact that you like, hey, I'm gonna jump off this bridge. I think I can make it. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Me being a no man, hey man, sit your stupid ass down. You ain't gonna fucking
That might
make
just
it.
be a situation.
Don't
'cause,
do that
like,
shit. Don't do that.
What if he makes it?
Hey, I was.
And then the next 3 or 4
But guess
months,
what
you
though?
jump off the
Guess
bridge
what
and
though?
they gonna
You
fall.
made it. You proved me wrong. I was your fucking motivation. I was your fucking.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was
I told that
crazy.
bitch ass nigga I was gonna fucking make it. There it is.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm not. No, never be in the wrong. Ever. Ever. Ever.
Yo, Raymond, let me tell you how fucked up a person Boom Man was back in the day. How much he.
Don't tell.
Let me tell that story.
No, please.
It's important. It's okay. It's okay.
But it don't fuck with me. You talk about you somebody.
I got it. Let me tell the story.
Oh my god.
So let me tell you how much. So by the way, this is how you know we really friends.
Oh my god.
Cause we survive shit like this.
Oh my god.
So Boom Man, not only did he not support my dream.
stress?
He resented it. He hated it. He was like, fuck you. Fuck, no. Hit me out. So let me tell you how. So let me tell you another thing, by the way, I should thank you on record right now. Because we did live in a 3-bedroom apartment, but it was 9 of us that lived there. And the other 6 people that lived there.
It was crazy.
It was a lot of people. Because it was my artist.
Goddamn people.
Michael, your Uncle Michael, my little brother, D.A., Paul. There was a lot of us.
DA's friends.
DA's friend, L lived there. It was a lot of us, right? So it was 9 of us that lived there. By the way.
I'm paying for a goddamn another one. Anyway, go ahead with the story. Go ahead.
So, Boo Man always had his shit together, Raymond. Since we were kids, he always had good credit. He probably being a different nigga though. This nigga fucked. His credits fucked everything fucked with that. But when we was kids though, son, he had his stuff together. So Boo Man, and he always had a girlfriend. Always had a job. Always had credit. Always. He would come in the house and he would go in his room and close the door and eat. He would cook, take the food in his room, and eat. Now he would offer me and Corey something. But the other 6 niggas in the house, y'all bitch on your own. So he comes home one day from one of those restaurants in the mall that had the Chinese food where it's all bed of rice, all out of chicken. You never ate it all. You know what I'm talking about? When they gave you so much food, you never ate it all. You always had 2 meals, right? So Boo Man comes, he eats it. He eats it to like 60%. So he comes in the kitchen with us, and he's about to throw the food away. So I'm not hungry, but my artist at the time was like, yo, Boo Man, you about to throw that away? He said, yeah, why? He said, and he grabbed by his arm. He said, bro, don't throw that away, man. I'll eat that, bro, please. And Boo Man said, what, nigga? Bitch, I want you out my motherfucking house to eat some shit. Yo, go get a job or something, nigga. So he goes, the artist goes, don't worry about it, man. As soon as you put it in the trash, I'll grab it out the trash. If he would have shut the fuck up.
He would have been good. He would have shut the fuck up. But go ahead, sir.
So Boo Man opens the rice and chicken and pours it in the trash.
No, not the trash.
Just so a nigga, hold on, what?
Not the trash. I put that shit in the fucking garbage disposal. So you definitely can't get the shit.
That's who he was. That's cool. Raymond, that's who he was when we was kids. He was not supporting nobody. Fuck your dream. Fuck your stomach. Fuck your meal.
Damn, Boo Man, that's cool.
Hey, man, you know what, though? Now think about it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfucking piss me off. But you know what, though, man? I apologize. Noah, if you ever see this shit, man, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy you something to eat right now. But you got to catch me on a certain date. Huh? I don't know. One of these days, I'll buy you a kid's meal or something.
I just want to tell my son this because I want him to understand. I think this is very important for us as humans, is to understand that we're not alone. One of my hardest stories. I'm gonna tell you a lesson, son, and Uncle Michael, you wouldn't understand this. I got hit by a car when I was 12, and I walked.
It hurt?
What, nigga? Yeah, it hurt. But what I was more scared of was going home and telling my mother. So I got hit by a car in the projects. It's Patterson Projects. I'm 11 years old. I got hit by a car, 6th grade, and I got hit. But the only thing saved my life was this is when kids wore a book bag in the front. You know, like instead of putting the bag in the back, you put it in the front. So I'm crossing the street and I'm talking to a kid across the street, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm coming," and then I hear a horn beep. So I turn towards the horn, and a car. Before I can hit, a car just hits me, knocks me on the ground. I'm like crying on the ground. They like everybody surrounding me. Oh my God, the kid got hit by a car. The guy speeds off. Everybody's like, wait for the ambulance. I'm so scared of my mother that I get up and I limped home. And I cried the whole way home through the projects, and I limped home. And I remember going in the house and telling my mom I got hit by a car. And my mother said, like, I was scared, but my mother said, you's a stupid motherfucker. Why didn't you lay there? Because if you would have laid there, we would have got paid. And all I was thinking was like, paid? Fucking, that was some project shit.
That's our family.
That's
man.
our family. Now watch this. I held on to that shit for like 20 fucking years, maybe 25 years. And then I'm sitting in the living room one day, and my mother is talking about somebody got hit by a car. One of y'all got hit by a car.
Derek got hit by a car.
Derek got hit by the car, and he walked home, And I guess grandma said the same thing. You stupid motherfucker, you should have laid there. But they laughed at it. When I tell the story, it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
But when they tell the story, it was funny because that's where they come from.
Yes, yep.
So like Raymond, like you might think to yourself, like if you go get into a fight today, it might be like, I got into a fight, even if you got beat up, it's still like, what am I supposed to do now? But you realize is that everybody gonna take a loss in life.
Yeah.
Everybody, you get up to fight another day and you keep it moving. And to me, that's what you have that we didn't have as kids.
And you have somebody, at least a father, that can talk to you. You know, our family shit. You know, I mean, you know, they will tell you fucked up in a minute. They don't tell you. You know, hey, you tried. Nigga, I knew you was fucked up. That's why I'm fucked up to this day. I'm 58 years old. I mean, it would have been nice if somebody say, hey, you know, Mike, you know, you did good. Shit, nigga, how much money you got? What? You ain't got a, shit. You could have a fucking PhD. What the fuck is a PhD? You ain't got no goddamn money. That's why I'm fucked up to this day. And I'm glad.
And I saw that.
He's raising you different.
And I saw that.
You know,
I saw he got treated, and I was like,
you different.
they're not gonna
You
treat
know,
me like that.
I remember telling my mother, man, you wish that I become a drug dealer. I should have became a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, you know, I mean, that's what, you know, the people that got the praise. They got the girls, they got everything. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think
know
that was out of love? Like
Huh?
their want for money, you think it was out of love?
It was out being broke.
So
Raymond.
do you think they loved you?
Don't do that.
I think my family loved me.
Oh, okay.
I think my family loved me.
Don't
I
do
really
that.
do. I think we got one of your cousins, and I always tell this story to Nadia.
My
Nadia
cousins?
gets mad at me. But one of your cousins,
My age.
yeah, your age,
Uh-huh.
one of your cousins in your generation said something, and when she said it, it hit me. You know, because she said I was talking about my mother, and she said, well, that's all she knew. And for some reason, when she said it, it's like, right, that's all she know. You know what I'm saying?
You can't
Now,
punish people.
Yeah.
That's the thing that you got to understand, and I'm teaching you. You cannot punish people for doing things that they don't know
Right, they
is
don't know- they
wrong
don't know
or
anything.
it's affecting you.
You know?
You can punish them after you tell them,
Right.
and then they decide to keep doing it. But if they don't, you can't worry about that.
Even when you get older, you would look at things different. I remember, you know, we had a cousin. My mother's first cousin was on drugs, and I remember saying, "That's all she do is use drugs and blah blah blah. I hate drugs. And my mother got mad at me. She's like, "Well, you know, that's what she do. You know, she's on drugs." And I was so anti-drugs, I didn't understand it. And then when I got older, and I realized why people use drugs. Because why do people run to drugs? You know what I'm saying? People looking for some type of help. And that's the same thing about religions, I believe. A lot of people run to religion because they're looking for something different than what they have. And the key about life is you got to find it. Without drugs, without religion, in my opinion, I don't know. I got the issue with religion where I thought religion was the answer, and I realized now it's not the answer. You know what I'm saying?
What's the answer now? At
The
58.
answer, the answer is I believe in the supreme being, and I believe that God has a purpose for everybody. And I always wondered what was my purpose. I was mad at God for a long time. That woman that you talk about, she was pregnant and she lost a baby. And I was like very angry at God because I wanted to experience fatherhood. I remember in the 90s, all of my cousins was having kids. I remember thinking, that's what I want. You know, and I was mad at God because I did not have any kids. And I was like, man. And I never want to have kids at wedlock. And I remember telling my mother, hey, were we born at wedlock? She said, none of my fucking business. No, I wanted to get married and I wanted to have kids. And I was mad at God forever. But my pastor one time, she said something. She said, maybe you wasn't meant to have kids. You know, maybe you're meant to be an uncle. You know, and you know, and I realized that now, you know, I'm not as angry as I was when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, I remember you when you was like 2 or 3, and his artist, Tehran. And I remember y'all was in the room, and you was so young, you didn't want to play with them. And I remember y'all was talking about daddy, and it really hurt me because like, man, I want to have that experience of somebody saying daddy to me. And I really was depressed for a long time, you know. And now Ray one time said, you know, Ray told me that, you know, your life would have been different if you'd had kids, and I think he's right because you know, instead of just worrying about me.
Can I tell you why?
Would you
This is
be able to
honest
live
truth.
here if you
No,
had
I'm gonna
kids?
tell you something, son. This is truth. My father dies March 3rd, 2002. My father dies. After he dies, every older man that I encountered that was like a family figure, I looked at him to be a father figure to me. everyone. Pop. Think about it. Like it was a lot of them, right? And when you came, I couldn't focus on that no more. I couldn't focus on what was wrong with life no more. I had to focus on being your dad and only your dad. So you definitely changed my whole life. I want to tell you, thank you for that.
And you changed my life too. I put the
Raymond, ask Boomer how he feels about you. By the way, just for the record, everybody watching this, we talk shit to each other. I've talked shit to Boomer. This is my friend. It's nothing he can't say or do. We don't disrespect each other. Ask him, Raymond. I want to hear what he thinks.
What you want to know? How I think about you?
Boo man, how do you feel about me? Don't sugarcoat it.
For real, I'm not for real. This is the God honest truth. I promise for God, I love you. I can't stand your pussy ass. Okay? Can't stand you. Nah, I'm just playing.
He's a good
Nah,
kid.
You good, man. You
He's a
straight.
good
You
kid.
straight
He's a
for real,
good
for real. I promise.
Uncle Michael, how do you feel about
I'm
me?
just messing with you.
No. I mean, I'm telling you, one thing, again, I'm a little emotional. When he said you was born, I remember, I forget he called me sister boy. You know what I'm saying? And I remember, he was happy telling me that it was a boy. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, just bringing you like, yeah, I love you because, again, he allowed me, day one, to be around you. Me and Ray got to a big argument one day, and you had your first haircut, and he said, you should have been there for Ray's haircut. And I don't forget that. I should have been there for your haircut. You know what I'm saying? And, he's allowed me, he trusts me enough to be in your life. And that's my biggest fear. I don't want to tell you nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell you nothing wrong. That's my biggest fear. Miyoki, she loves the death of her uncle. You know what I'm saying? And it made me feel good. And just the way I feel about these kids in Trinidad, Yvette have 4 kids, and I speak to them almost every day. And it's just the fact that you allow me to be part of your life. And when I'm gone, you're going to have me to talk about. When I'm gone, you're going to tell whoever knuckleheads you got running around, this is what Uncle Michael did. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ever want to be something who I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I want you to say, okay, Uncle Michael like Black history. You know what I'm saying? Books. I would love to leave my books as a legacy. I would love to leave what the experience that I have as a legacy. I had no money. Trust me, I'm broke. But I do have the experiences that I have to leave you. And the fact that he's given me an opportunity to talk to you, and I would love to talk to my other nieces and nephews. The one that was living here, we had some good conversations, and he never heard me. Mm-hmm. But I would love to tell him based on my experience. One day he was very upset about something, and about something that my mother said to him about his kid. And I never forget, he cried. And I felt his hurt. I cried with him because my mother said something very negative about his son, and it hurt him so bad.
Because he heard about himself.
Yeah, because he heard himself. And I was like, man, listen. And I remember telling him, you have to break this circle. You have to drop this circle. You have to change it. It ain't about money. It's about how you get in your kid's life. He never understood that. I wanted him to watch. I want anybody to watch this movie that came out in the 60s. It's called Nothing But a Man. I want you to watch this movie. And I told him that movie tells you how the generation curse go, and how one brother just said, fuck this, I'm going to end this curse. This movie came out in the 60s. It's called Nothing But a Man. And it's funny, I can't watch the movie anymore because it affects me on an emotional level. You know what I'm saying? About a man running from his kids, and he ran from his kids because his father ran from him. His father was a bum. His father died at 46. You know what I'm saying? And he was just struggling just to be a black man in the South. And, you know what I'm saying? And it's something about when you ain't got shit. I'm telling you, it's something about being a black man in the South. You ain't got shit. People put you down. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, we ain't got no money. You ain't got nothing. You can't provide. A woman will look at you, you ain't got no money. You ain't got you can't provide. But I think it's more than things to offer other than money. But money is important, but it's other things that you should offer.
Okay.
That he should offer. You know what I'm saying? And, and I damn sure ain't got no money to give you, but I can give you my wisdom.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
saying all that, Boo man, if you could change anything from your past, what would you change? What would you do differently?
I would do everything different. Everything. For real. Seriously.
Like what?
Everything. Let's see
He
here.
knows it was different.
Now let's see. I want to hear what he's gonna say.
Like different girls that I used to talk to. As far as career path.
Yeah, that's true.
What you would do differently though? What would you do?
I mean, you know.
Actually, before you say that, would you still hate on my dad?
Always.
So you wouldn't do that differently. Okay.
Hell no. Hell no. No. No, he set himself up. No.
Now, what would you do differently though?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, like different girls that you know what I'm saying that I used to talk to.
Like they give them the lesson. Like what you picking and what like you gotta give them the
I mean, I would pick it like the lower the litter.
Dang.
See, it is what it is. I mean, hey, you want me to sit here and lie to you? No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bruh, I have no problem. I ain't got time to be out there trying to put in work. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
I just want, that's what I want a yes woman for.
Yeah.
I want a yes woman.
I ain't got time for all that. No, hell no. Go on about your business.
Yeah.
Go. Easy. Easy peasy.
Before we wrap, Raymond, let me tell you who Boo Man was. 5 guys walk up on 5 girls. Aaron, LR, Raymond, you young. I'm not sure if you and your friends did it yet, but Uncle Mike, you know how it is. Like you and your homies walk up, you see a group of girls.
Yep.
Everybody kind of know which one they want.
Yeah.
Yup.
Boo Man always went for the fat girl. Always. No. Took one for the team. It went for the team, Jordan.
No, it went for the team. Bruh, it's basically, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna fuck with the Beyonce.
Nah.
I ain't got time for that. I'm finna fuck with the goddamn Kelly
you gotta
Price.
put a lot of work.
I'm finna fuck with the Kelly Price.
I agree.
I know, you know what I'm saying? I know my
Your limit.
not even my limit, you know what I'm saying? What's the word I'm looking for?
Your range.
I can go with
know what you can
range.
get.
I know what my potential is.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that.
I like that too.
I'm not finna go for the Beyonce and
Right.
no, you blah blah blah. I ain't.
You gotta
come
lie
here,
and
Kelly.
all that shit.
Come here, Kelly. Come holler for a second.
Kelly just
So watch this.
Kelly hit
Last
just
story,
as hard.
Raymond. This is who we are as kids. We walk up on these girls. It's no. I'm gonna tell you what. 5 of us, 5 of them. Boom Man goes for. No, I'm gonna tell you. Boom Man goes for the big girl. The big girl says, "Boom Man, she was like, yo, boy, yo, get your fat ass out and try to get at me." He goes, "Bitch, you fat too." That's why I picked you, bitch. And do you want to talk to me or not? Remember that shit? She's like, yo, get your fat ass. He's like, yo, she has stretch marks and shit. Nigga, you got stretch marks too.
Oh yeah, we was in high school. Oh, that was goddamn Tosh.
I just want to tell y'all, man. I told Boo Man he can come by anytime because I think it's important to see that what life is like, what growing up is like. Everything to be business. This is really my best friend since we was 12. We done been through everything together. And he still talks shit to my son every time he sees him.
Oh,
Every time he
you
sees
guys
my
Aaron,
son.
we was upstairs just talking about. I was making macaroni cheese. He was like, too much water. You dumbing out the water. I was just dumbing out the water.
Milk in the fucking.
You ain't put milk in your mac and cheese,
He put milk in the fucking ready-made mac and cheese.
bro.
It's
That
not
is
home-
good. It makes it homemade,
Bruh,
And he
this is
said,
not
I
homemade.
said, do you do it? He was like, nah, I get that to my kids.
The fuck?
He's my kid.
No. He
So you
just
allowed to
did
cook
that.
now? He cooks.
No, he warms up.
Microwave.
He warms
Oh,
up.
I'll
nigga.
warm up.
It's a difference between cooking
Well, man, can
and
you
warms
cook?
up. Hell yeah. Nigga, you think I got this better? Bus stop.
Never been a fat guy that can't cook.
Come on now.
But
Okay, one last one. Just to show you the kind of girls he messed with. This is a true story. We come home. So Boo Man had a girlfriend. Now, me and Boo Man never smoked. You still never smoked to this day? Okay, so Boo Man, we never smoked. Like, we was, like, not about it, nothing. So he had a girlfriend that was around, smoking weed with the homies, hotboxing in the car in front of the apartment. So I tell him in the car one day, I'm like, man, you ain't tired of having a bra? I was hyping him up. I'm like, you ain't tired of, like, nigga, she at the house smoking with them niggas. Like, we ain't them type of niggas. I bitch in the car smoking. He was like, you know what?
Hold on. Yes, you did fucking rip me up, motherfucker.
He said, you know what? You right. That bitch be disrespecting me. Man, we pull up to the house. And guess what? From work, from Delta. By 11:30, pull up to the house. She in the car, smoking weed with my cousins, and all the other niggas lived in the house. So he goes, get out the car. Get out the goddamn car. Get your ass in the house. So she go in the house. He's like, you ain't gonna be in my motherfucking smoking, disrespecting me. This girl pulls out a gun and says, say something again, nigga.
That's why I said.
You didn't say a fucking word, Remy. You didn't say nothing.
Why the fuck would I say something? Why the fuck would I say? Hey, she like Debo. She tell me shut up. I be quiet.
You haven't
when she
told the story.
leave, I talk again.
You haven't told the story that he liked one of your cousins.
No. Oh no. Uncle Michael wrong for that. Let's say that for the Tico show.
Oh, wow.
Let's say that for the Tico
gotta
show.
come back next
Hold
week.
on. I told him to come back next week. Hold on, listen. Let me tell you what I told him. So Boo Man, what was it? Oh, so Boo Man goes in the house and he's like, so she pulls out the gun. So he's like, "Are you gonna shoot me? Fuck you then, bitch. You gonna pull out a gun?" Nigga, he left the house. We all calmed everything down. That same woman is in jail for murdering her last husband. Yes, the fuck she murdered a truck driver.
No, but listen, motherfucker, she got off on this shit. I seen it. That motherfucker it's on my phone.
I thought she was in jail.
No.
She was on the TV for killing somebody though.
Yes.
Bro, she would have killed you.
She would have killed your ass.
No, you said she would've.
You'd have been her first
That's why I
murder.
shut the fuck up. That's why I shut the fuck up, nigga.
First body.
By the way, Raymond, that's the type of shit your dad comes from.
Sexy as hell too.
Hell no. He has never had a sexy woman in his life.
Don't do that, ho.
Outside of high school.
Oh, thank you. Hold on, let me think. No, nope. You lying.
Name one. Huh? Name one.
I don't even want to get her no goddamn props. I don't want to get her no props.
No.
You don't want to make her famous.
No, I want to make her famous. Goddamn, let me see here. Shannon. Yeah, Shannon.
High school. That was high school.
High school.
I said outside of high school.
Oh, outside of high school. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got that then.
Last story why he's my best friend. I feel like I should end it. No, this is gonna take 30 seconds.
Whatever.
First day, 11th grade, I'm dating a girl that has a really popular brother. Don't say the name. I'm dating a girl that has a really known brother. And we was in class and they found out. Because I'm an upperclassman, she's a freshman. You know, so they found out we was dating. I was in 11th, she was in 9th. And they was going off. You gonna be dating you? She can be dealing with a nigga like you. I can't. I need to talk to her. She could do better than you. This nigga, what'd you say?
I'm listening. I'm saying, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to think about the story. Go ahead, though.
This nigga goes in front, man, fuck all y'all. My nigga the shit. He can date whoever the fuck. Hey, man, fuck them, Ray. Niggas, you like her, that's it. My point is this, that's why you my best friend. You gonna leave me hanging, nigga? Damn.
I didn't thought you were like...
Bitch, I'm just saying, cause as much as we talk shit to each other, Raymond,
Oh, I got you back, huh? That's
not always though. When they took my goddamn candy,
Oh, yeah, you was on that was different.
that was
Oh, that was different.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. But anyway, man, this is the 3G's podcast. Comment, tell us know what you think about Xavier. Share, subscribe, like. And by the way, I want to specifically shout out VSG ENT because they be hitting me to watch the show, and they always post every week, and every week we go viral. So I just want to shout them out because I appreciate that love.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
How long does me and Jordan have to know you to call you names?
Bro, what?
Jordy said, leave me the fuck out that shit now. We got about another 10 more years. This is 3G's podcast. We are out, man. Thanks for watching.